how they'll roar in Perth. The minor premiership is secure. The perfect season at home is complete. And a Fremantle side that is writing its own history can set off on the quest to win the club's first premiership. For Adelaide, it's out of their control from here. Just the second time they've been minor premiers. They're the first Dockers side to win 19 games in a season. Their predecessors had won 18, including finals. So it's history being made. Will Schofield is with the liveliest of forwards.
I am, Jared. I wanted to sort out this, man. I'll tell you what, mate, that was as good as I've seen you play. Really well played. How good is it in front of this crowd?
No, it was awesome. It's good to be back in our home crowd. Obviously, there was a little slip-up last week, but it's good to be back. The crowd turned out, and a good kit were reached around, so they all straight out supported us.
Now, I don't want to bury the lead, mate. That goal you kicked down here, talk me through it. Tell me how it felt. You were dancing, you were left, you were right, you were over the shoulder. How was it?
No, it was pretty good. It just comes natural. I think I made myself dizzy, to be honest, because I didn't know. It just comes first-hand, but it's good to get on a couple and get the crowd up and about. It's good.
What do the coaches tell you, mate? They tell you to kick those goals, or is that all you?
Not really. It just comes up to if I do my defensive role, then I get good looks like that. So they were telling me to do the 1%ers, and then I get my looks going that way. What
about the forward line you're playing in, mate? You got a lot of guys that can kick goals. You got the big boys, but got Shea Bolton down there. I think he had 15 inside 50s, and there's some lads around there, Switkowski, no Murphy Reid. You must enjoy playing with all the lads.
No, it's actually good. There's a lot of mix, as you said. The three big boys, if they're not kicking goals, then we've got the small forwards, we've got mids, but no, it's a fun forward line to play in. And the thing about us, we're all selfless. We love bringing each other in, and we love sharing the love, so it's pretty good and it's amazing, and I love playing alongside all of them boys.
You mentioned your defensive side of the game. Is that a big part of what you try to bring each week?
Yeah, definitely, because as I said, if I do the defensive work, the dirty work, then I get my looks going the other way. So that's what I buy in every week, and it's helped me going forward. So yeah, it's good.
You got any family watching here, mate, or maybe at home as well?
I've got my cousin Byron in the grandstand, but most of my family watching. Shout out to family. I miss you and I love you, so thank you.
And this Freo team, mate, you're on the precipice of finals. You're on top of the ladder. How does it feel? You're right there.
Yeah, no, it feels amazing. But obviously we don't think about each week. We think about every day and what we can improve. And today showed out. We worked on today and bounced back, so it was good. It's so fun to be a good coach and good boys.
And it was a pretty good goal as well.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thanks, Isaiah.
Hey.
It was good stuff, wasn't it? From Isaiah Dudley. Said during the year he is living out his dream, and the dream is just going to get bigger and bigger the way things are going. And he's an important player for him.
And his role is clear to someone like that. So you do the defensive work and you might get some offensive opportunities, but that is evident as we head back down to Will Schofield.
I've gone from Isaiah Dudley to a rather bigger version. I'm out Josh Treacy. How was that out there tonight, mate?
Yeah, look, well and truly what we expected. They're a really good informed team at the moment. I love a chaotic game and high pressure, and we knew we were going to have to live in that for most of the day, which we did. And you know, credit to the boys and kind of story of our year. We keep grinding away and we find ways to win.
How did you find your battle personally in the contest today, mate? I think you took 6 contested marks, almost a record for the club. It looked pretty brutal.
Yeah, I knew. I think I owed James one from the start of the year. He got a hold of me and watched a lot of visions throughout the week from that game and knew that I could really impose myself. Would have been nice to finish off my work, but you know, I've just got to look at the positives and how else to get able to get my opportunities.
Now, I am wary and I don't have to play on you anymore, and I've butted you up nicely. Talk to me about your goal kicking, because the big 6, you know, it's those the 2, isn't it? What's happening with it? What's happening?
I'm not sure, to be honest. It's something I'm just letting fly. I'm not trying to overdo it throughout the week. I'm not getting caught up in technical stuff, and I know it'll come for me if I keep knocking them over.
Is it a confidence thing? Is it a technique thing? You tell me. I don't know what to do in front of it.
I'm not sure if I can pinpoint it right now, to be honest. I know it's there. I know it's lingering, but you know, all my eggs aren't going into that basket, that's for sure. I know there's more to my game than goal kicking. I know it's a big part of our game and my game as well, but it's not what I rely on for my game.
What about your team, mate? That's what a wonderful thing is. If you're not kicking your goals, you've got your teammates around you. It just looks like you're a brilliant team altogether.
Yeah, it's incredible. I think we had a lot of goal kickers today, did we? I think Neville knocked over another handful, which is incredible to see his year unfold the way it has. Man mountain he's turned into out down there, and Vossi played a different role for us tonight. He pressed it. I think he had 7 or 8 tackles. He's a pest. He brings the ball to ground. He does all the right stuff for us. So yeah, we'll keep finding ways to score and do it together.
If you need to do something with those boots, I've got a son who'll wear them. I reckon, mate. I'll let you get in with the boys. Time to go rest up.
Yeah, they're free to a good home, I think.
Well, I don't have too many issues. His goal kicking is one.
Trying to steal his boots.
Will doing his best to try and get on the right side of his son. But what a win. 24 points was the final margin, and it was really finals-like. And congratulations to Justin Longley.
Yeah.
And I mean, obviously the whole team, but to lead your club to that performance there, they've cleared out now. They'll be at least 2 clear, won't they, at the end of the round, and they can't be caught. Obviously the real job, the major premiership is still ahead, but finishing top of the ladder is no mean feat. The Crows were able to do it last year, so I guess there's a recent lesson that it only means so much, but it is still an achievement. Yeah,
they've been equal first since round 5. They've been top of the ladder by themselves since round 11. So they've had to carry that weight of expectation throughout nearly a half of a season. So if you speak about how will the finals unfold, they've had teams challenging them every week, hunting for them every week. And I think that holds them in a really good position coming into a final series so far in front with so much confidence, and then finishing the 2026 with the minor premiership.
Now let's go to the UE highlights, the full-time highlights with a concentration on the last quarter. Lead was 13 points at quarter time. It was 5 at half, 7 at three-quarter time, and then, well, there was tension for a while because the Crows gave it their best shot, but Freo were just too good.
Yeah, they did. They tried to take on the game through the middle of the ground, which then ended up in a few Fremantle turnovers, but that handball there was early on, and that just felt like that sort of momentum was really sucked from Adelaide. And then once both sides went inside forward 50, they were dominant. But Fremantle entered their forward 50 on 16 occasions, and they scored 5 goals, 6. So they were really damaging. Their contest for the ball, I think, was a real feature for the entirety of the game. This was a really important goal from Fogarty. He was well held, I would say, for the majority of the game. Great kick here by Chapman to Mason Cox. This is probably the goal that really sealed it for them, and as Mason Cox does, he gets right in the grill of the opposition in Keane. And then they tried to challenge once again. Isaac Rankin, if it wasn't for Isaac Rankin, I think they would have been clearly further behind, but he finishes the game with 39 disposals, 15 contested. He was unbelievable. And then the highlight reel at the other end in Shai Bolton. So we were treated tonight. It was great pressure. It was good offensive movement and some physical forwards at both ends.
55,000 here at Optus Stadium too, and didn't even need Wharfie time, did they?
Only used it once this season.
It's the most talked about thing that's hardly been used,
That's right. They've used it so sparingly. They could have built an even bigger mythology around it if they'd rolled it out against Geelong and Sydney and maybe the Bulldogs in here, but they're saving it to get their permissions to use it in final series and the like, and where that might land. But
I'm sure even if they're not officially allowed to use it, the fans will find a way.
55,010, so you cast your mind forward a few weeks, and how many will be here on qualifying final night?
Yes.
More still.
Yeah, more still. And the growth of the club, its place in this city, has been great to watch.
They know how to stage their event, don't they?
They really do.
All sorts of different music genres in, from what happens with the electric guitar and the bagpipes. And they had the garage band, the viral music at halftime, trying to get that crowd amped up. So you can imagine in a thrilling qualifying final or preliminary final just what a force of nature it might be in this stadium for them.
Probably understandable they try to have some extra musical note alongside their song, to be fair. But Luke Ryan in his 200th game, what a pickup, a handy pickup he was. A pick 66 in 2016. There was Nick Larkey, Harry Morrison and Mitch Lewis after him, so there was some real quality late in that draft. And He's a hard road to get here, but 200 games, their most experienced player out there tonight, so it's always great and a big milestone for a much-loved player to have a win to go alongside it. Unbeaten here all year. Most likely to, what, two home finals ahead.
Lacey down
Lacey,
there with
yep.
him.
So let's enjoy it with the Dockers after a 24-point win.
The mighty Freo Dockers, gonna roll them and we'll rock them, gonna send them to the bottom. And if we get up, we'll do it again. Not to stop it, nothing, Freo, way to go. Hit it real hard, so now we belong.